This is the Inglewood hood that locals say refused to die. Muertos 13, born on 102nd Street between Prairie and Yukon, rumored to be Inglewood's third oldest barrio and still standing today. Muertos 13 started in the 1970s, making it the third oldest hood in Inglewood. The streets weren't just a backdrop, they were the blueprint. West 102nd Street from Prairie Ave to Yukon Ave, with multiple hangout spots on Doty Ave, is where Muertos' identity hardened and its roster grew. Their main rival is Tepa 13, with pressure from every direction. Hawthorne Lil Watts over parks and city lines, Inglewood 13 and 18th Street. The Spark territory. The story goes that Hawthorne Lil Watts took over their park and city, forcing Muertos to defend turf. With Tepa 13, the heat is described as persistent proximity plus pride. And Inglewood 13 and 18th added layers to a rivalry map where borders shift, but memory never forgets. In the 2000s, the city closed down the whole of a 102nd to build a new stadium, squeezing the neighborhood from the outside in. Whether you call it redevelopment or displacement, the result was migration. Hawthorne, a Muertos-linked clique dubbed Scandalous Freaks, forms. Compton and Long Beach, another clique appears, 69th Street Rebels. Community chatter also places Muertos faces around 139th in Hawthorne and 69th Way in North Long Beach in past decades, which lines up with those relocation claims. Call it survival or expansion, Muertos 13 frames it as both. The push into Hawthorne, Compton, and Long Beach wasn't a rebrand. It was an export of the 102nd Street identity. The Muertos 13 stamp carried by families and homeboys who moved but kept the name alive. Inside Talk mentions cliques like Lil Locos and nicknames remembered on walls and in stories. Pee-wee, Oso, Mousy, Reaper, the kind of folklore that keeps a hood's DNA intact. So where are they now? The members' line is simple. WS Muertos 13 stands. That's their status report, unverified, but repeated. The message between the lines. The hood didn't vanish when the streets changed. It adapted. What did you hear growing up around 102nd, Prairie, Yukon, or Doty? Drop your street memories, corrections, and dates in the comments, and if you want a source deep dive with court docs and news clips, say Deadtown Docs below. Like, share, and tag someone who remembers 102nd before the stadium. The Deadtown story isn't finished.